With its future constantly under a cloud, the Whyalla Steelworks and its owner are facing more scrutiny than ever. Sanjeev Gupta has been given tens of millions of taxpayers' dollars, but patience is starting to run out. Here's Mike Smithson's take.
I hate to start with "I told you so" or "I really hope I'm wrong." Sanjeev Gupta is undoubtedly an international white knight who saved the steelworks from oblivion back in 2017. He was fawned over by politicians because what else could they do to save 1,100 jobs from meltdown? But let's be honest, the British steelmaking mogul with fingers in foundries across Europe is a classic gunner. He's gonna turn Whyalla steelmaking green with an electric arc furnace, helped along by taxpayers and a proposed hydrogen plant. But he forgot to tell those who needed to know that his new furnace had been delayed by 2 years until 2027. Both the state and feds discovered that via media release. He reportedly owes almost $1 billion to administrators of his collapsed financier. GFG Alliance first rang my alarm bells back in 2019 when contractors supplying Whyalla went for months without payment. Whyalla Steel is a cash cow, but much of the profit props up his offshore ventures. I hope he's gonna deliver for the Steel City and his loyal workforce. Mr Gupta, some advice: you still have some credibility issues to put to bed.
A political blast from the past, maybe joining forces with a female powerhouse in Canberra.
Mike Smithson joins us with the exclusive details. And Smitho, former SA Senator Rex Patrick could be making a federal comeback.
Yes, well, ex-submariner Rex Patrick has never been a shrinking violet on sensitive issues. So why not team up with another non-shrinking violet, ex-soldier Jackie Lambie and her party? Lambie may have glammed up for Canberra's recent midwinter ball, but her tough exterior is her real trademark, and that's made her popular. Patrick likewise. He's a self-proclaimed troublemaker for any public policy that he considers stinks. AUKUS submarines are firmly in his sights. I spoke to Tasmania's firebrand Lambie today. She's dead keen to enlist him as a powerful new weapon in the Senate. In her words, he's working hard enough for me as a private citizen, so why not get paid for it? So does Rex find her as intimidating as many others do?
I'm not afraid of saying my piece, and she's definitely not afraid of saying her piece. There may be some areas where we disagree, but I think they're manageable.
But former Senator Patrick is playing a tactical game, knowing that committing too early may end in tears for someone.
If I were to say where I'm thinking at the moment, look, I'd like to run for the Senate.
So with speculation of an early election gaining strength, Patrick needs to make a quick decision. Well, that's according to Lambie. But Patrick says, come what may, if he becomes part of her team, he'll fiercely retain an independent voice for South Australia. Rosie.
South Australia's outgoing anti-corruption chief has publicly savaged the state's top lawmaker in the wake of her bombshell decision to quit.
Anne Vanstone claims SA has the weakest integrity agency in the country, leaving corruption going unchecked. Here's Mike Smithson's take.
Seriously, ICAC's secret covert operations are a mess. A gagged and hamstrung Anne Vanstone's tried her best to make it work for 4 years, but is now effectively saying, stuff it. Meanwhile, out in the real world...
Oh, certainly there must be corruption that's going unchecked.
You would hope she works hand in glove with Attorney General Kaya Ma, but since her investigative powers were watered down by Parliament 3 years ago, their relationship has also gone down the drain.
I get the impression he's not interested. My ability to make public statements is impaired. I just can't be as frank as I'd like to.
So what on earth are they doing at ICAC? Its investigators aren't even allowed to talk to police or those there to prosecute our dodgiest, highest level criminal activity.
The data is spread among 3 organisations. It's hopeless.
How can a major agency with a $14 million annual budget possibly function when its boss and the Attorney General can't even see eye to eye?
So when the Attorney General says, well, we'll look into it.
It's just wrong. And again, he hasn't been listening.
So on behalf of all taxpayers, please, government and ICAC, give us strength. It needs more than Mr Muscle to clean up this mess.